and web mention.
So we have, do you know that the package name?
Yeah, the package name for microformats 2 is
Well, I'm listening to you.
web, microformats 2.
So, full microformats or just MS2?
Microformats 2, yeah, I spelled it out. Just to annoy you, sorry.
That's great, cool. And I'm guessing for web mentions.
Web mention, it's web, mention, cool. Which I have one friend who's furious with me of saying that versus web mention. But it's no S.
See, implicitly I thought it was. Okay, cool. Yeah, like essentially we would have like this would then be. This is really snug. Transform into like a page, like I keep saying on IndieWeb. I'm only doing this now because I actually can't log into the site because I have 6 issues. So working with somebody would be awesome.
And is there an Etherpad yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
IndieWeb, it's in the main chat.
Yeah.
And there's either one page or like the language specific pages that have many of these captured.
Oh, I was looking. There's like a frameworks page that just points like, oh, like this Django stuff you can use, and then there's languages that was like multi-language, like actually like English, French, Spanish, kind of stuff. Yeah, this is a big issue. Yeah, I think the most relevant thing I found was on Tantex Cassius project. It's like a client. It had the word server and architecture in there, so that's all I remember. But the idea is like it had Perl and PHP bindings that you could just drop it to your site, so that you didn't have to do like too much extra load work. Yeah, I guess like the gist of the page would go and like it could be as simple as like like the goal have implementations. Like if you're trying to work, there's like projects here that can do that. Yeah, and I just boiled out.
The other thing worth mentioning is, wherever we have REST services for these kinds of things, those will be interop with any language. And so any holes we have, the first thing to do is, okay, if maybe use a REST service that's there, it'll be slower, it'll take a little more work, but it's doable.
Yeah. Just throw it immediately. Web mentions.io.
Yeah. And then
Telegram. Okay. Web mentions.io. Gotcha. Cool.
And then we'll mention the app.com or web.com or Roku.com. Abbreviate all of these. Whoever's typing notes can type faster.
Cool. Micropub. This Aperture would fall in there?
It's like a sub.
Okay. So I heard somebody use these like almost interoperably. Micropub sub. Okay. All right. Let's use another one.
I'm trying to record these in the Etherpad as we go.
Great.
Trying.
Thank you.
The keyword here.
I think it's a little confusing because there's micropub, microsub, and then I guess now there's web sub.
There is?
Yeah.
Or is it web pub? See, I'm
Web sub.
Sub.
Web sub, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and Ryan actually made an excellent point because like with these you can write wrappers in these particular languages if you don't have the time or just don't want to host it yourself. Cool, which is also very fun for client-side sites. Yeah. Cool. Does anybody have like any like current working implementations?
So I've got a couple of Python-based libraries. So on Microformats 2, I have one called Microformats 2. It's on GitHub/coverlevel/Microformats 2. That's a JSON schema and post type discovery.
Okay.
So basically it does, but it's validation against vocabulary. So it's some people would say you're not supposed to validate against vocabulary, but I do it anyway. So that's, if you're interested in that, that's there. And then I have an IndieAuth service library and service in Python called PuniAuth.
PuniAuth, yes.
PuniAuth, and that's again Python based, and that's designed to be deployed serverless. So if you wanted to, I could put up that. That's
Thank you. Yeah.
I've got an auth for Python also. It's just called class IndieAuth.
This is the wrong spot anyway. Okay, cool. PuniAuth. What's the Flask? Oh, wait, so you're saying that this is like a ambidextrous library, you can use on either side. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna erase that, but no. Good, okay.
Probably better.
Yeah. Thank you. Cool. This is actually one of the few times I've missed Excel.
Yeah.
Cool.
If we got them in the upper pad, just start putting X's.
Yeah, totally.
Whoever's helping, thank you.
Cool. Interpretation. So wait, I think what is it? Interpretation is like validation.
No, so let's see, post type discovery, author discovery, reply context, comments rendering. Basically, if you have some MF2 object, you want to do something with it, there are a bunch of common tasks. So we have a REST, so Granary and MF2, Granary does this for REST and Python, MF2 util does it for Python, sounds like something from Puny does it for Python. Interpretation.
Oh yeah, microformats 2 up top, that does post type discovery.
Got it.
Would it be better to call that discovery? Or is it?
More than that, yeah. I mean, just so we can.
In order to interpret, yeah, to discover. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, I know this is kind of like free form. It's like, oh, they have data already. It's like, no, looking for the data. I'm hoping that y'all know to help us
Totally.
grow these places. And this is actually like one of the pain points when I talk to my friends. Like, hey, what are web mentions? I'm like, read this. Okay, cool.
I've got a couple of extra things for Node for auth. It's not a full-on library, but it's on Glitch, and it's like it will eventually become a library. I don't know that it has a name.
Glitch.
Yeah, there are several Glitch projects that need to be documented. Kapowski maybe is the easiest place to look for it. That's on the IndieWeb wiki. So it should be fine to know.
Yeah, it's fine. That word looks hard to spell, but it's like really onomatopoeic. Cool.
So for PHP, there's MF2 is the name of the library that does MF2 parsing.
Awesome.
And then in interpretation, X-ray,
Okay.
IRMPK is one.
Well, that's a service, is it a library too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. I'm filling up here.
For PHP, I have, I'm gonna go make a wiki page for this.
That's what I want. Yeah.
I have an auth thing for PHP that's it's the server side, so it's for sites with Nginx to control access to different paths with IndieAuth.
Interesting.
So you configure it to say like this is for this me value, like all paths must be logged in with IndieAuth, and it must be this user. Cool. So it's a way to do private content behind IndieAuth.
Interesting. Okay. Again, I'm kind of just repalled by handwriting right now, but cool. Yeah, Ruby expect to be kind of sparse. There's
actually a lot of stuff
formats.
There's microformats Ruby.
And I know there's like a web mention library. I use that personally for my site.
I think pretty much. Well, I don't know about Elixir, but every other language there's an MF2 parser. And Go. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. This is probably gonna be like one of my more personal projects. This and I'm trying to Elixir. And there's I know there's a Jekyll project that implements like web mentions like a census for you one. I don't know if it has an underlying web mentions lib that it uses. It probably does.
For sending?
Sending and yes, only send.
Oh, I want to say it uses the Ruby Web Mentions sender library to do the sending.
Right. Because I know it's not writing it from like he took that project, this person at Microsoft, and then made it from Jekyll. Like it's wrapping the work.
Okay. They'll probably wrap that library.
Which means I'm gonna put this right here. Cool. All right. The landscape is looking less sparse, which is good. And I mean, I guess like since like these higher up is more established, more lower down is like they're up and coming, so that explains kind of the sparseness. Yeah, this is really the gist.
Yep. Let's see, for REST MF2, there's actually a lot of those too, right? Like 1013, what is Kevin Marx's?
Unmunch.
Unmunch. Yeah.
Sorry, stop talking.
Oh, sorry, the first one is pin 13, PIN, that's Aaron's like catch-all project site, and it's got MF2 parsing, so you toss in a URL and get back the JSON.
Okay, partial, okay.
And then Kevin Marks has
Unmunch,
is that how it's pronounced?
UN and UNG. Who knows what it is?
There's a sturdy backbone.glitch.me for interpretation.
Got it.
The rest.
Oh, okay, that's that. I say
I would
sturdy.
just say sturdy backbone. Yeah.
Oh, that's the generated name. Library that does that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me know.
Is that Perl 5, and Perl 6?
Ah. Is that a new version of Pro?
Let's take that offline.
Danger.
Right. I think one's just parrot.
Perl 6 is awesome.
So there's so on the I would put X's in micropub for PHP, Python, Node, Drupal's framework. So I'll put a link in the other tab.
Cool. I'll just say extract since there's an implementation for it.
And also X.
We do have a tools page, which might be a good candidate for this.
That's actually brilliant.
The X means yes.
Yeah. There's like a library that's named the same as the category it's in.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just showing the type.
Or I mean, but it exists. So
Yeah.
one of the other values, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. There was like another session that's emerged. I'm not switching over to immediately, but I just remember what it was. It was something implementation.
Authorization.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. All right. Did anybody here write one of these auth libraries?
Off.
Yeah, the authentication libraries.
I wrote one of them. I wrote
Okay.
the off one.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
Actually, you mind walking us through like
Yeah.
how it works?
How it works?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually, it's not purely a library in the sense that you can't just like include it in your code and have it work, right? It's meant to be deployed as a service. So you actually would run it as a REST endpoint.
Okay.
So, but essentially it's a simple, if you're familiar with Python, WSGI application, and it implements, the auth endpoint and the token endpoint. And it has integration with this thing called serverless framework. So you can run a command and it'll deploy it on Lambda, right? And glue it all together for you. But the thing I like about it was I actually don't use it myself on a daily basis with my website, but I wanted to understand IndieWeb better. And so I wrote it and I commented the hell out of it. So if you actually go look at the code, it's a really good place to go learn. Like, I want to implement IndieWeb. You can figure it out, even if you don't speak Python.
That's good. Then I would probably use that reference point.
Yeah, in IndieWeb, I would say it even breaks down into two sides. So
Right.
there's like the IndieWeb client, like I am a thing that wants to authenticate you versus like I am a service that needs you to be authenticated.
So it's just like OAuth to an extent.
It is, yeah. IndieWeb is an extension of OAuth 2.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, cool. That was faster than I thought it would be.
What else is in there? I feel like, did we write down these for PHP? There's min token self-auth for PHP.
Self-auth, that's right.
Which is like kind of a library. It's not a library. It's a standalone endpoint, so it's actually very similar.
It's similar, but designed to be just dropped into a existing shared hosting environment or whatever.
And I have a node clone of self-auth on Glitch. It's got to get another Glitch name.
Ooh. World of Pop works. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. My favorite language is very sparse. That's okay. That's why. There's only web mentions for looks actually. I did not write that.
There's a ton of Node stuff, I would say. I think that's probably got the most PHP and Node.
Yeah, speed of deployment. Yeah, nothing will be PHP. You just throw it in the server and it runs. And you can do the same with Chrome. Cool. All right.
So So is there, just out of curiosity, is there anybody in the room here who doesn't yet have a website or wants to completely rebuild their website using these libraries? Is there anyone here who's here for that motivation?
More the latter. Trying to
More the
rebuild,
latter?
yeah. So I don't like rely, like in a event like now, like I can't log into the
Right.
site, yeah. So it'd be nice. Well, actually, even if I rebuilt, I would still have this issue. It's a DNS issue more than anything else. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, there are definitely more in various places we'll find, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess like in like the larger thing, we do have like a lot of clients that we're seeing here, and I guess like what helps one can help all. Like again, like a lot of the I don't know if like it's possible. Like a lot of interpretation, lots of we have these PHP libraries. It's possible for us to kind of like extract it out and just kind of pipe in information we need to drop into things like what is this thing that Microsoft runs on PHP? Django? No, that's Python. Drupal. Why are they so close? Yeah. Yeah. So that people can just pick that up. So like if there's like an update to the spec, they automatically get these new changes. So it's like,
So what does X signify?
There is something.
Sorry, yeah, like
There
there's
is
a package that matches it. Like the shorthand.
Yeah, the other pad, or it'll be in there somewhere anyway.
They're saying there is something, we just don't know the name.
No, we do.
Yeah.
That the name is the thing.
They're mostly named MF2, like
Yeah.
PHP MF2.
Sorry, that's notebook hang short.
And we're trying to put all that stuff into the Etherpad, which will then make its way into it.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here who is working on a library who needs help?
I haven't started yet. The future, yes.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm trying to take Tantic's approach, just like put it in the open, let people eat and read.
Yeah.
Well, where's the best place to go for help if you're just working on a library? I mean, my best answer is you show up in the chat and say like, I don't know, to help.
Yeah, that's literally.
Everyone is actually so nice that that's why I'm still here. I was not scared away, so.
That's the same answer I would give. I think there was one time I'm still trying to finish this project. This actually kind of ties into it. It's a way to determine like your indie mark ranking, like how far you up. And I think you more pointed out the indie map.
Someone else may have a idea.
Yeah. Just a good way to get examples like, oh, this is like, and like how it's been ranked.
And interop tests or like test suites. So many of these, so like, I don't know if it's one, but webmention.rocks, micropub.rocks,
Yeah.
and I'm forgetting there are a number of test suites where if you write a library, you can go then test against that.
Are those collected anywhere? Just like test resources available?
On the tools page, most of those are linked, yeah.
Or whatever it is that you're implementing, go to the webmention page on the wiki, go to the micropub page on the wiki and say.
I think I can't remember which one of it. It's either I'm actually might be thinking the activity streams one, but it can send sample responses to your instance to see how they react. Like this is a note type. Like what do you do? How do you handle it? It's like a slow testing.
Yeah, it's useful. We'll put all these up somewhere. Try not to duplicate too much.
Yeah, that's just a lot of redirects and anti-ambiguation. But no, actually, I think somebody else made the point here. Like, there's some of these are clients, and like there are clients listed in the site. You could probably use this like, oh, this project uses these particular projects under it. So.
Yeah, I don't know if it's enough of a thing that I need help yet, but I want to take a lot of my glitch projects and turn it into middleware for Express, so that you can essentially get, like with Puny Up, like you would get endpoints.
Yes.
So it's like, this is how to kick off Indie Up, this is the callback, and in the end, all you need to do is like, your app decides how you want to store your sessions, and this will take care of like, once the auth is done, putting the user data in there.
Yeah.
And hopefully also templates for common problems. So
Yeah.
it's like, you try to log in with this website, it doesn't have an endpoint, and like, so you can override that later, but like your app doesn't have to worry about that right away. It'll still have good debugging stuff. Yeah. It's just always
And yeah, my Microsoft endpoint is going to work kind of similarly, and then we'll plug it in way we can extend it, like, and I already have it that sends web mentions and it'll do your keys and stuff. But it's all express middleware type stuff as well.
we talked about other endpoints for micropub, like we talked about libraries.
Yeah.
Like Skippy's micropub endpoint. What is that written? Oh yeah.
And media endpoints as well.
This Skippy.
Yeah, I've got a in progress one. Skippy has one.
I have one.
You have one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, micropub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new thing, micropub media.
I'll put mine in the Etherpad. This one's in progress. Micropub endpoint for Puny.
Oh yeah, Skippy's is for is micropub for PHP, and it's called micropub, so just put another X.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. My PHP has a lot of block support. That's where they embrace that Wara attribute. Cool. All right.
Do we want to do the auth side of this session?
Yeah.
Is that, do we have anything else we want to do here?
Yeah, it could be like a little bit more detailed, like, oh, this is how flow would work from client to the server and back. We could, this is why we should have like a screen.
Oh, so are there enough test suites that would use 11 grid of that and what they cover? Or is it not?
I mean, so generally on each of the dedicated wiki pages for each of these things, so if you go to IndieWeb.org/webmention/micropub, it'll mention it. Maybe so 3 of them are .rocks, so webmention.rocks, micropub.rocks.
Website.
Something else over.
Website.
Website.rocks, yeah. But go to the whatever protocol you're implementing, and it'll be something about
See,
testing.
Microsoft doesn't yet have that, but because it's too new.
Yep.
That's a good question.
Can those be run standalone too? Or
Good question.
I think the source of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all open source.
Those are, in general, those are good for interop testing, and I would recommend using them for your own unit testing in your project, but hey, to each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like micropub.rocks is on GitHub under Aaron Brecht's.
So, yeah.
And there's probably like other specifications or protocols that are here that aren't listed, but are definitely on the wiki that we just then pile on over time.
Thank you for Gordon.
Oh yeah, so this is me scratching an itch here. Like I said, where are these things?
I think if you make a page useful to see the status of each library, if any of them have not been updated for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that won't be a change.
That's true. Yeah.
How many things we want to start on the wiki that will immediately go out there?
Yeah.
So
So
you
you
Reggie, so that every time you update the GitHub repository, it sends a web mention to the page. And that way.
no, we need automated tests and they just run whenever there's a GitHub push. Updates the status page.
Yeah. Cool.
It'd be nice to have a I can use equivalent.
Yes.
And it's like, here are all these standards and like, okay, these are implemented and these aren't. It's
Yeah.
kind of-
I thought I saw that in the chat. Somebody mentioned that.
It's like,
What did you, I can use?
Yeah.
Can I use that?
Can I use that
Can
Or
I
browser?
use-
is that what it's called?
Like you're trying to see like how many browsers support like Flexbox. You can go see across the spectrum like what parts of the world actually use it more than others.
It's slick and it takes a ton of effort to maintain.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Let me try to automate parts of it, but like there is an open Opera and check if it runs. So thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great.
Thanks for notating.
Yeah.
Super appreciate that.
Maybe it's not. Whoever was wanting to build an NDR endpoint.
Definitely. Yeah.
Martine's the other person that was like that in chat who knows a ton about that stuff.
Yeah.
We're talking to.
Okay.
Saying that, yeah, Martine says session's ending in 7 minutes.
All right, so that makes dance on up.
2 to 7 minutes? I'm not sure.
Wait, what? That's such a range.
If there's a 10-minute break now between sessions.
That makes sense. Okay.
So this is going to turn into a wiki page here?
Yep.
Somebody capture.
We should
Yeah,
definitely
these
get a
are
picture of
kind
this. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Where's my phone?
Oops, sorry.
So are there any client-side libraries? Like
Um,
an MF2 parser?
That's a good question. I know, no, not that I know of. I'll look. This is why it would be really awesome.
What do you mean, like, when you say client-side library, what are you thinking of per se?
JS that runs in the browser?
Okay, yeah, client in that sense.
Micropub. I see an MF2, it says a command line parser. I'm guessing that could be like, oh, this is a straight.
I'm just trying to think of a use case for that. If you had a validator.
Yeah.
You didn't want your own server to be overloaded. Work.
Right. You could just push JSON on whatever payload. Or you could have like client-side link embeds and use that parser to like render the link versus using like OrangeChat. Oh, it's like if you like drop a link in the page, you could like extract the video from a YouTube video, so it'll just play there. You could use I guess MF2
Oh, I see
parser.
what you mean. Yeah.
To be more semantically relevant for that page. Yeah. At that point, you're kind of like creating like an unfurling process that will like Slack and Twitter would do.
Oh yeah, that's another one. It's, interpretations.
Should work now.
Interesting. Well, iOS speaker you're interested in.
Yes. What's it called?
Elytra, Elytra. Supports JSON. So. Nice. And it supports WebSub.
Whoa!
Oh, what's up?
Aaron's
I
gonna
don't think
step
website
up
was
his game.
It looks,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
nice, actually.
That's really, that's not common. It's
No.
hard on a client like this. It's iOS app. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they have a hosted component.
Oh, that's, yeah, but then it's not uncommon. Yeah, the way you said it.
Elytra.net.
Getting those .act domains.
Say it again.
Elytra.
I really can't log in. This kind of sucks.
Why can't you look, what error do you get?
Just DNS resolution is not working. Like it can't even like resolve my domain name on Indie logins.
Which there's more information.
And like I forced like my TTL time to be like 10 minutes. So like it,
Oh, have you checked with Aaron on that?
I just briefly, then he had to run off.
Really weird.
Trying to reach parity with like login.
What's nice is that libcurl actually links to error pages and error messages now, which is cannot self-host, yeah.
Other than like the WordPress microphone, no popular microphone endpoint.
I can think of one.
You just do it and tell us what it is.
Yeah,
You just tell me what to do.
Do it, then get Daniel to implement it, Mars edit, and then tell us what to do.
So we had such a where we went through, so somewhere there's a wiki page where, or maybe actually some of that might have been used again, but like, I feel like we did an okay job of like figuring out goals and making some nice goals, but then nothing happens. So
I would
next
be
step.
totally willing to write that for Known tomorrow, if it was documented.
Yeah,
Right?
we can all agree what it looks
Yeah.
like, and, so yeah, I think there's a wiki page, and then there's also stuff on the,
Was that micro post life cycle?
Might be.
It's coming.
no, they're trying to move this into the GitHub IndieWeb microphone.
Oh, that's right, it was on GitHub somewhere, wasn't it?
But I don't think it's all there yet. Because what I'm seeing is.
Is it under brainstorming or extensions?
I've only seen it in brainstorming. Small section.
Oh, and you know what I also did?
I wrote it, but it was like a GitHub gist that has everything linked to
Right.
somewhere and I'm trying to remember where.
All right, 5 minutes till next session, so you're not in here for, I should have pulled up the schedule before I started.
Next in here is host IndieWeb services at home without sysadmin skills.
That's super important.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. Thank everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
It's not more templates I can base my work off now.
Queries for corporate clients. Like I want to see like that. I think the micropub server is where your nicknames match, for example. Because I can't think of any other examples. So like, right, that's like my list of venues that I just think that I'm going to keep it down on my website. My little thing to start typing it, pull stuff up, but not like relying on Postgres venue API.
My one I built was like, like Jonathan has got this map. You have a microphone endpoint. This is what queries you will need to make that front end yourself. You can just use that.
Yeah.
Endpoint. A nice little map. That would be great in anywhere. Which is also kind of related to this.
Yeah.
So my hack thing tomorrow is gonna be the off.
Oh, awesome.
stuff, so
Yeah, if you need help.
I might ask you and Aaron and
Yeah.
random questions. I was looking